Hey, and welcome to this week's episode of Social Marketing. My name is Eric Hammond with the Orange Stack. We provide this show to help you guys learn how to use social media to close more business in your business. That's the goal, right? To get more business out of your social media accounts, learn tips and strategies. Today we're going to talk about 7 ways to sell online and how to get more business from it. And you're thinking, I don't sell online. I have maybe a service that's more easy to talk about elsewhere, in person, over the phone. You got to demonstrate it, things like that. No matter what, you want to be selling online, so check out the rest of this video and learn 7 strategies on how to sell more business online using your social media account. Okay, so today's episode, again, is 7 tips for improving your online sales using social media. Most everyone I talk to, with the exception of like a handful of them, use social media to stay social, right? That's the point of social media. You're there to talk to friends and family and connect and do all that, but it's also for business. It's a great way to sell to people. And there's the term social selling, which kind of has a negative connotation to it. Nobody likes selling, but think about the positive to this. Okay, so we're gonna go through 7 ways that you can kind of connect with people online through your social media accounts and kind of convert them in the sales process. So whether you have an e-commerce site set up or you're simply just kind of capturing attention online and you can close that deal offline, in person, or whatever that needs to be, think about the strategies that we talk about today and how you can implement them in your business. There's a lot of great tips here. So the first one is providing sales support with native chat. Okay, if you haven't checked it out already, the Facebook app is unbelievable. So go download Facebook. But within that is Messenger. Messenger is kind of like a texting platform that allows you to connect with all your friends on Facebook and really just communicate back and forth. You can call, you can text, you can share images, you can share files, you can exchange money, all sorts of cool stuff on there. But what's cool is you can actually install the Messenger app just like a chat bot or something like that on a third-party site. So if I have my own website and I bring everybody to this website, it has nothing to do with social media, sometimes in the bottom right-hand corner there'll be something up that pops up and says, hey, welcome to our site, do you have any questions? A lot of insurance companies will offer this, auto dealers, things like that. They're trying to engage with people. The problem is they had to go download another chat bot, or they had to build their own and have somebody standing by waiting for somebody to come onto their website and chat with them. The cool thing about the Facebook Messenger is that you can actually install this platform on your website and be able to interact with people through social media, through Facebook, the place that they're hanging out already. So what you can do is, I'm not going to get into the details of how to install it, but basically once you have the Facebook Messenger app installed on your website and somebody, let's take cars, someone's looking at an auto dealer and they're checking out a new truck, you can have it pop up with an auto response to that one site saying, hey, I see that you're looking at this new Chevy. Do you have any questions about it? What are you looking to buy a truck for? Like, what are you towing? Like, let me answer your questions and see what it is that you're looking for and how I can help you today. It's very specific. You can target it around the specific websites on your one website. So whether it's through cars or you're selling homes or you're selling insurance or whatever it is, you can target the conversations around the people that are happening there. And they're going to want to engage with you because they're probably there to get their questions answered rather than picking up the telephone and talking to you directly. Sometimes it's easier just to type away. The other day we had to update our insurance plan and the wait online was like 2 hours. So I quickly popped onto the Kaiser site, updated my stuff, got my things figured out, and it was done. It was so easy. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I just did it all through the Messenger app. So the cool thing too, real quick before we move on to the next one, is after I've communicated with these people and they don't buy and they leave, I can still send them messages inside of Facebook where they're probably on Facebook about 3 to 4 hours a day anyway. So that's a great way to stay connected with potential people who are looking around and not quite ready to make a decision yet. So if I come to your site and look at a truck and I don't buy, you can message me in a week, in a month, and say, hey, did you find the truck you're looking for? Do you have any other questions? Would you like to schedule a test drive? That's really cool. Okay, tip number 2 is to monitor the conversations that happen about your business. There's a lot of apps where you can basically pay them to monitor all the conversations that are going on about specific keywords. So if I want to monitor the keyword of real estate, or maybe California real estate, or San Diego real estate, or Chevy, or something specific, every time somebody searches for or talks about that keyword, I can get a message and it's going to let me know that somebody else is talking about it. So it gets kind of expensive if you have too big of a name because it's going to be everywhere and you're going to have stuff all over. So you kind of want to limit it to something that's going to make sense for you. But there's apps called TalkWalker which allow you to monitor these conversations. Not only do they work on websites, so if I'm on Google and I'm Googling real estate in California, it's also going to work on social platforms. So if I'm talking about real estate with my friends in other chat rooms, not private chat rooms, but more just comments in general. And if I say, hey, does anybody know a home for sale in this area of San Diego, that might be a phrase that I can say, hey, this person's looking for real estate. Let me go tag them and talk to them and be engaged in that conversation. So it can get super hyper local. There's a lot you can do with it. I don't want to get into the details of it, but you need to monitor the conversations that are going on. You need to know what's being talked about. If you have a big brand and you work for a big company, you might want to monitor that whole area so that you can kind of jump in on all those conversations. But maybe you're just a small brand that's part of something else. Like maybe you're just a single real estate agent in the midst of 400,000 real estate agents throughout the United States. Depending on how specific you want to get, you can make this tool incredible. The key here though is to pay attention. Social media is all about conversations. It's about talking. It's about listening. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen more than you talk. So see what's going on out online. Start joining groups. Start finding these conversations about the things that you're part of, and go listen. And when you're ready, and when they're ready to hear it, go talk to them about the things that they want to hear about, and go answer the questions that they probably have about your product. So that's my tip on listening to more conversations. Okay, strategy number 3 is to encourage customers to share their personal journey with you. So this could be in testimony format. It could be in a review, but basically you're getting people to record themselves or talk about themselves using your product. So this is huge in Yelp, right? Yelp uses a lot of reviews. They use a lot of things like that. We're going to get into it in a second, but Amazon does the same thing. Amazon talks a lot about product reviews and placement. And if I go look at a pair of shoes from 5 different people and they all sell the same shoe, the people with the reviews and the comments, those are the ones I'm going to interact with and read more about and be curious to see what they have to say about it and what the experience of that client was. So sharing the process of how clients work with you, we go back to real estate a lot. We work with a lot of real estate agents. But if you talk about looking for the home, buying the home, inspecting the home, getting your mortgage ready, all the process of working with that one agent and how amazing it was, that can be awesome. Versus, hey, this guy sells a few homes in my neighborhood, let me call him up and see how it goes. I'm trusting that he's being truthful. If you can have somebody else being the mouthpiece for you, your clients, and tell them about the journey of working with you and what it was like, that's a huge sales process for you. It's their mouth instead of yours trying to sell yourself. You're trusting, or you're letting your clients do the selling for you. That's an incredible opportunity for you. So have your clients share their journey. If you can record bits and pieces of it, the process the whole way along, depending on how long your buying cycle is. Maybe you have a buying cycle that's 60 days long. Maybe you have a buying cycle that's 60 seconds long. If you just walk into the store, I'll take one of those, I'm out. There's not a lot to tell about it, but you can give more information about the product and why somebody decided to work with you versus the competition. But be sure to ask for reviews. Ask for client reviews. Ask for testimonies. Get them on camera if you can. The camera loves to share people's stories. So record as much as you can. Every time somebody comes in your store or your business or you work with somebody, be sure to record it. Get the video out there. Share it on your Facebook page. Share it on YouTube. Share it on your website. Wherever people are looking, have those reviews. Try to get 5 stars out of everybody that you can. Okay, number 4 is kind of the main one here. It's making it easy to buy on your social media channels. If you don't know it already, you can actually sell directly from Facebook. On the left-hand side, if you're looking this way, on the left-hand side of your Facebook page, there's a whole list of home and about and events and all those kind of things. One of them can be your store. You can actually link it back to the products that you sell. So if you have a website and you host your products on there, or you actually want to host them on Facebook, you can actually sell the products or services right from there. You can take money from people on Facebook through this. So whether you're selling a piece of pizza, a car, or real estate, you can't close the house on real estate, but you can sign up for the service of working with somebody. No matter what it is, link it on Facebook. They're already engaging with you. They're watching these testimony videos. They're interacting with you. They know who you are. Make it easy to promote your items on there. The cool thing too is that you can actually create ads about them too. So once your product's on there, you can push that out for the world to see and pay Facebook to put your product in front of new people that have never seen it before. And the great thing too is that once somebody goes to your site and looks at all these products and the things that you offer, and they don't buy, you can actually remarket them and hit them over and over and over, just like Amazon does. When I go add things to my wish list or my cart, Amazon follows me all over the internet and shows me these things until I want to go back and buy for them. You can do the same thing with Facebook. It's an incredible opportunity. So put your stuff on Facebook, put your stuff on Instagram. A lot of the platforms allow you to sell directly from them. So have links to your social platforms and being able to sell, but then also bring them back to your website where you can give more information about it. Maybe there's a lot more that your website can offer than your Facebook page can, but definitely use social media to sell these products. Okay, tip number 5 is to curate and feature user-generated content. We talked about this a little bit ago, but Amazon has the opportunity to give product reviews, right? So if I go Google a new laptop, if I Amazon search for a new laptop or headphones or a flashlight or whatever technology that I'm looking for, it's going to have a whole bunch of reviews down below. And the cool thing is usually right around up top there's a bunch of video reviews. This is kind of a new thing in the last couple years, and people are being paid for this. In some situations we're given a free product. But what happened recently is I went to go buy a set of Apple headphones, the wireless ones that came out in the last year. They're fun, but there's not a lot of information about it. Apple gives you a little bit of information. They tease you with these incredible commercials, but they don't tell you everything. They don't tell you how long the battery lasts or how big they are or if it's going to fit in my ear, things like that. So what you do is if you go to Amazon, you can search for these products that you're going to buy, and there'll be tons of reviews from normal people who bought the product and all about it. So that's what I did. I went on there and I saw everything that was available, and these people make 3 to 10 minute long videos about all the products, all the features, benefits, the things that they don't like, things they love about it. They usually take pictures from all the different angles so that you really understand what you're going to be getting. It's something that the product company who's selling it could offer, but it's a lot of information and it's probably better coming from somebody else. So think about that in your product. So whether you're selling a new car or a piece of real estate or something that's disposable that you're going to use over and over and over again, think about having your clients generate content to describe what it is that they got. So if let's go back to that truck again for a second. If I'm selling a new truck and if I'm buying the new truck and I create a review for Chevy who's going to love it, and I say, hey, here's the truck, here's what I can tow with it, here's how much I can fit in the back. Somebody had a question about the lights, let me show you what they can do. Chevy's going to love it. It's going to bring so much more business to them because it's coming from a third-party person. The dealer's going to love it because locally they're going to get more traffic from it. So find a way to get your clients, the people who use your product and services, to generate content, video, reviews, things like that about your product and why they loved it. If you get some negative ones, or maybe, hey, I didn't like how this went down, or I didn't like that part of it, gives you an opportunity to fix it, right? If they don't like the service, listen to the reviews and do better the next time. So it's great for you, it's great for business. Promote it, try to get it out there, try to get somebody to produce it for you. If you have to give a few things away to try to get these product reviews from people, you might have to do that too, depending on your service. But having somebody else be that mouthpiece we talked about earlier, that's going to be huge for your business, and getting somebody to kind of be the salesperson for your business so that you don't have to do all the selling. That's kind of my last piece of advice there, is that clients often make the best salespeople in your business, hands down. So the more people you have out there selling for you, the better off you are. Okay, tip number 6 is to produce seasonal and event-related content. So every product has its season. I'm not going to be buying swimsuits in December unless I live in San Diego like I do. I'm not going to be buying skis in the summer, right? Just makes sense. So everything has its slow times. Everything has its peak. This is the best time to sell it. What do you do during the off season? Do you just shut down? I was actually watching this video the other day on YouTube, and it was about Alaska, I think. And these tour guides, these fishing tour guides, they make all their money in like a 3-month period of time. So what do you do during the other 9 months of the year if you're this fishing company? Obviously, they got enough business. They got a massive amount of people coming up there during the summer to fish. But what do you do the rest of the year? If you've got a seasonal product or something that's specific to a time of the year that people use it, sell your story the rest of the year. Tell the story. If it's Christmas time, or let's talk about the summer. If it's the summer and I'm trying to sell skis, all summer long I'm going to be talking about how great the mountain is. Let's look at some ski footage. Let's talk about adding, skis to the Christmas list this year, whatever it is. Tell the story. There's a guy that I love watching his movies growing up. It was Warren Miller. Warren Miller had the best ski movies ever. He did such a good job on selling skiing, and all he was a film producer, but he got you so excited for the ski year. His videos usually came out in like October, November, depending on where you live. But by the time January rolled around, I was so excited to go skiing. He just ramped it up for me. So think about how you can tell your story of how you're gonna use your product in your business during the season and promote it during the off season, so that when fishing time comes in Alaska, you're going to go fishing, right? So think about how you can promote your product during the off seasons. Again, let me just rehash one more item here. If you're in real estate, sales tank in December. Nobody wants to move with their Christmas tree, and during Thanksgiving and during those holidays, it's a good time to talk about why January is the unbelievable time to sell your house, because there's nothing on the market. So do your promotions in the off market and sell big when it's time to go. All right, the last tip, we made it. Number 7, creating socially friendly images. Images are huge on social media. You know, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Can you imagine what a video's worth? There's a lot of free content out there that you can use, but it comes down to telling the story. You know, the reason, again, back to number 6, for a little bit. The reason why you buy a product is because of the story that you've been told along the way. The only reason I'm going to go buy this new Chevy truck that I'm thinking about in my head right now is because of everything that Chevy did to tell me about why I need a truck and what I'm going to do with this truck. The only reason I'm going to go fishing in Alaska is because of how exciting I am to go see Alaska and to do something different and dangerous that I've never been a part of. So use pictures and video and content to sell your story and to get them one step closer to buying from you, okay? There's programs like Buffer. Buffer is an incredible program, but they have something called the Pablo. Not the Pablo, but Pablo. It's basically a product that gives you free stock images that you can use. There's like 600,000 free images in there. There's another one called, I hope I'm saying this right, it's Vengage, like Vennngage. We'll put the link in the notes below. But Vengage, another great place where you can get free content. So you don't have to be a graphic designer to come up with amazing photography. You don't have to go buy an awesome camera to go take this. Go find free stock images to sell your products and help start telling the story of why your clients need to work with you, why they need to buy from you, what's going to help them get them one step closer to working with you. And these images need to be sized right. You know, if you're on Instagram, go with the square. If you're on Facebook, make it work, right? So find images that work in the situations that you're going to be in and help tell your story. So those are my 7 tips. I know it was kind of long. There's a lot you can do with online selling, but it all starts with social media. There's a lot of conversations going on social media. Billions, in fact. So pay attention to what's going on. Be there at the right place, direct people to the right place where they can close with you and tell the story of why your product's going to change their life for the best. My name's Eric Hammond. I'm with the Orange Stack. We do these shows every single week. Actually, I even forgot to bring it up. Happy New Year. It's officially January. We're recording this video in December. We're just wrapping up the year. But this year I've got some really exciting things for you. Social media is just blowing up. There's so many amazing new tools and strategies that we're coming up with here at the Orange Stack to help you in your business. We've primarily worked with real estate agents in the past, but we're starting to broaden our horizons a little bit and getting into some new industries. So we're going to start making these videos, this social marketing video, a little bit more applicable to the things that you're interested in. So if you're in an industry that's not real estate and you've been watching these videos, give me a few ideas of what you'd like to learn about. We can make these custom tailored for you and your industry. So until the next one, we'll see you then. Happy New Year, guys.